We used our wedding budget for the BLANKPINK concert, but March 2022, I proposed to her and she said yes, one of the happiest days of my life. Our wedding was supposed to be in November 2023, but we had to postpone it because of a sudden announcement. BLANKPINK was having a concert in the Philippines. She was a huge fan of BLANKPINK, so we decided to use some of our wedding savings and move the wedding to 2024, since it was supposedly their last concert. I was against it at first, but there was nothing I could really do. Boy, when you love someone deeply, seeing your girl that happy beyond her, happy meet her, it's impossible not to feel happy too. The concert was great, and honestly, it even made me like BLANKPINK that day. We're from Davao, so you can imagine how expensive the trip was. A few months later, her father lost his job, and they were forced to leave the free housing provided by his company. They were struggling, so I helped them with the budget to move. Her parents started running a small carinderia, a local eatery, and they slept there at night. She started staying with me in the dorm I was renting. I even offered her parents to sleep there too, even if it was a bit cramped, since all their things were already stored there. A few months passed, and she decided to work in Manila and look for an agency that could help her find work abroad. I was against it because we still had our wedding plans, but all I could do was support her. I trusted her, she was fierce, had that tiger look, a little feisty, but determined to help her parents get out of poverty. The love I gave her was my full support, but now our wedding savings are almost gone. I was starting to think that 2024 might not be possible anymore. If ever she wanted to come home to Davao, I told myself we'd plan the date and split the budget so she wouldn't have to shoulder too much for her flight, for her sake, so she could still be with her family. And then now, after everything, she cheated on me. Just last week, she confessed. The worst part, she's 2 months pregnant. I asked her when it started, and she said since January 2024. She came home to Davao so we could talk in person. The emotion was overwhelming. I ended up screaming and crying. All she could say was, "I'm sorry." The words "I'm pregnant" still haunt me. Every time I close my eyes, I can still hear her saying it. We never had a proper closure because I left in a rush. All I could do was scream and cry. I couldn't hurt her or curse her because I loved her so deeply. We had dreams, plans, and just like that, it was gone. She was only in Manila for 1 year. That day I was blinded by pain. Alone in my dorm room, I grabbed a power cord, planning to hang myself. But by God's grace, because of my tears, the rope kept slipping. The next thing I remember, I was on the floor. I even tried strangling myself again, but I had no more strength left to continue. Today, I regret what I tried to do. She was just one woman, but still, moving on is so hard. Even now, I struggle to sleep. It feels so unfair. For her, everyone in her office thinks I'm the father of her baby. The new guy doesn't even know she was engaged. We'd been together for 7 years. 7 years, and just like that, 1 year in Manila was all it took.